have some other things we're going to talk about, but let's get into self-sabotage and this manipulation, a number of other things that can happen when it comes to gaslighting.
Mhm.
Go right ahead.
So when it comes to self-sabotage, it's basically something that will happen regularly with people who are not used to listening to their own intuition. So your intuition will basically tell you when there's a red flag. And when you get a red flag, generally, in most situations, you'll go, oh, that doesn't feel quite 100% right. I'm going to maybe look into that, or I'm going to skirt around it somehow, or I'm going to avoid it altogether. But when we are in a relationship with someone who seems to be manipulating us and gaslighting us, but we have an emotional investment with them, we tend to, especially when there is narcissism going on, it becomes kind of like an addiction with them. We have this addiction to going back into the cycle with them, because the cycle is very clear. It's put a lot of love and hoovering and love bombing onto you so that you feel great, feel amazing at first, and you're like, this is almost too good to be true. And then they'll discard you, or they'll devalue you in some way. So they'll make you feel less than certain about yourself. They'll make you feel like you're questioning yourself. And then you start to bring up, well, this inner critic starts to build up inside of you. And the inner critic starts to tell you things. And the things that it tells you are not necessarily your own voice, but it does sound like your own voice in your own
Hmm.
head. And
Hmm.
it'll say things like, you're not worth it. This isn't going to work out. You're not going to get the things that you want. You're not good enough. You do this all the time, etc., etc. And then how that affects you is you get the same kind of effects as normal PTSD. You get anxiety. You have that inner critic. You naturally
Hmm.
self-sabotage, and it will hold you back in life. You'll start to believe that the things that had happened to you may even be something that you deserve. You might go, this always happens to
Wow.
me, and I kind of deserve it. Now I'm expecting it to happen. I'm expecting it to happen again and again.
Wow.
And then you get into a new relationship and this person starts to abuse you, for example. And it just adds to the complex PTSD, which adds to the sense that maybe I'm a bad person. Maybe there's something wrong with me. That's why I keep attracting all of these bad experiences. And that holds you back in life. It really does. It stops you from moving forward. And then you get stuck.